What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, let me say salute to women's boxing. Hopefully, the sport can grow. There's never a time in life, past or present, where things are going to be perfect, and I don't think anybody expects it to. It would be cool to see more camaraderie. One thing I hope that the females learn, which probably won't happen, look at the mistakes that the men have been making, and y'all take a different route. Because in all honesty, shit talking is not my thing. Like shit talkers, I don't, it's like, that doesn't intrigue me. It's your skill set. I don't care what you say. Now, when we're talking facts, okay, over opinion, people don't know the difference. But even when it comes to opinions, right? It's one thing to be honest. I just don't know how a lot of people see things. Because, like, realistically, because even just talking about the face-off between Savannah Marshall and Claressa Shields. And so, I feel like, yeah, in terms of that face-off, she owned Savannah. Not because, oh, she's a better shit talker. No. Claressa was speaking what she really felt. Savannah was saying shit that she thought people wanted to hear. Now, in me saying that, somebody goes, oh, if you guys think that Claressa Shields is in her head, oh, you guys are dreaming because Savannah's going to knock her out and Savannah this and yeah, I know, you know the fight before it even happens. Yeah, I got you. Right. So you just basically said a whole lot of nothing because, as I said, she owned her in that. She spoke confidently and she basically said the things that she wasn't answering questions like, well, I'm going to say this. No, she just, everything, right away. Savannah Marshall said stuff like, you're not a star, right? You can't. She told her she can't sell tickets. She didn't. Well, in a separate interview, she told her she can't sell tickets. Right? That's why she's fighting in the UK because she's not a star. Face to face, and I noticed when they're not face to face, Savannah got a lot to say. You know, she tried to get a little spicy in this last one, but again, cracking jokes and trying to imitate the way Claressa Shields talk, but she's not saying anything. Just trying to make the crowd laugh and everything. Remember when she said that Claressa Shields, she basically said, you know, she asked her when they said, is she the GOAT? She said no, and she goes, who are you? Right? She doesn't want to give Claressa Shields props because Claressa Shields is saying, plain and simple, you holding on to something from 10 years ago, but I'm better than you. You're not my biggest challenge. This is just another fight. If you say, but then she said, are you a bigger star than me? She said, I will be. But then you said Claressa Shields wasn't a star. You said she couldn't sell tickets in America, that's why she's coming to the UK. Then, if she's not a star, and she can't sell tickets, but you're not a bigger star than her, does that make any sense? Because you said you will be. So I'm like, okay. So we're talking about those things. What happened at the press conference and the face-off. It's just conversation. And then all of a sudden, I've been noticing this for a while, but now it's getting to a point, whether it's the channel on Fight Hype, whether it's seconds out, whatever. It could be seconds out or anything. It doesn't matter. Top ranked channel. If you listen, you watch. Look at the comments. You know what's crazy is, regardless of who you want to win, I look at it like, okay, this is a sporting event, an all-female card, and the same thing with Baumgardner and her fight. It's the same thing with Shields and Marshall. And I'm reading these comments. And all I'm hearing is, oh, black people talk too much. Oh, these niggas always talking. And I'm like, oh wow, they getting real tough behind this keyboard now. And I remember listening to Claressa Shields say, they don't like me, they hate me now, but they gonna love me after the fight. Nah, Claressa, they're not gonna love you. First of all, they don't know you personal. So to even say that they hate you, that shows ignorance right there. They just gonna hate you more because the wrong skin color is gonna win. So after she whoops Savannah Marshall's ass and everybody starts, oh, she won't beat this person, that person. What they're gonna do is say, oh, I salute Savannah Marshall because she's a hell of a fighter and she just tried her best and she's my countryman. See, now you see how people are always attacking Dante's Boxing Nation for being racist, and my whole thing is I get sick of keep hearing black fighters this and that and the blah. But I understand his standpoint, but at the same time, I don't like the hypocrisy when somebody says how black fighters are being treated, but then the black fighters that you don't care about, you bury and say all types of shit about. So I can't respect that. But I will say, a lot of you motherfuckers who at one point seemed like y'all were decent people, I'm starting to see y'all motherfuckers' true colors. Because all this shit that you guys are saying has nothing to do with the skills. It's just like, I'm like, wow, people have an actual hatred for Claressa Shields. And it's all because of what? Same shit with Floyd. I remember when, all this shit that people say is funny because y'all guarantee victory. Y'all, oh, I guarantee you this, I guarantee you that. Oh, no, okay, whatever. You ain't guaranteeing me shit because I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, I'm watching and I'm like, I remember when he had the interview with Arturo Gatti, and he was talking about, he had the split screen. He told him, I'm gonna give a master class. I'm gonna show everybody you a C-class fighter. But everybody's talking about Arturo Gatti as if he is on the same level as Floyd. Floyd is like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do, and he did exactly what he said. But before that fight, people was talking, oh man, I hope Arturo Gatti shut this big mouth nigga up. This nigga talk too much. And that's all it basically was. Young, black, and talented, and motherfuckers hated that shit. He beats Arturo Gatti. Or won't he fight this and that? I see what that is. I'm not new to this. I just try to keep that shit out of my videos because it's like we here to talk about boxing, but a lot of you little bitch-made motherfuckers are starting to really show what you really made of. So basically, you're not cheering for Savannah Marshall. Okay, if you're her, if she's a countryman, a countrywoman, and you're cheering for her for that, okay, cool, no problem. Shut the fuck up when people speaking up on behalf of Claressa Shields. Okay, because it's the same. If I say, and first off, when I speak about fighting, you always hear me say, may the best person win. Even though I may push for one person to win, it's not personal to me. If Claressa Shields win, okay, unless I bet on her, that shit does nothing for my bank account. It don't feed my family. It's just entertainment. It's fighting. My money don't feed her. Her money don't feed me. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if I'm buying pay-per-view and all that, yeah, different. So for me, I'm not like everybody else. I don't bow to people. I don't put people on pedestals. I'm not starstruck. Only stars I know is in the sky. So at the end of the day, all I'm hearing is black people, black people, black people. Oh, black people talk a lot of shit. Oh, black people talk. Okay, you want to know what's so funny? Nobody in the fucking sports right now got a bigger fucking mouth than Tyson fucking Fury. But that's just Fury being Fury. Nobody is as arrogant, as pompous, and disrespectful as fucking Conor McGregor. But, that's just Conor being Conor. Yeah, maybe Mike Perry. Oh, you gotta love Mike Perry. He's so entertaining. Don't matter what type of dumb, arrogant, ignorant shit he say, somehow it's okay. And it's always the same names. Just going from channel to channel, whether it's boxing, whether it's MMA, whatever. It's just, you go from channel to argue. First off, nobody, Nick and Nate Diaz, they talk a lot of shit, massive shit. But it's funny because all I'm hearing is black fighters this, black fighters that, black people. You wouldn't call Claressa Shields a nigga to her face. You wouldn't call me a nigga to my face. You wouldn't call Floyd Mayweather a nigga to his face. So why are y'all even coming It's that serious to y'all. Y'all are that big of a fucking racist loser in life that you actually get in your feelings because truthfully you must really be scared this nigga gonna beat the shit out of Savannah Marshall. I hate her already. And now Alycia Baumgardner, now all of a sudden she's getting that same hate. All these big mouth black fighters, and it's like, you realize, motherfucker, that you come on channels that's owned by black fighters, that's created by black people and black fighters? Do you realize that? And then you're talking shit like, what the fuck do you think this is? We gonna sit up here, well, I mean, no, fuck you and fuck you. Simple. This is not a fucking let's make it about a race thing. That's not what I designed this channel for, but I'm realizing a lot of you fucking fake motherfuckers, this is what you're really made of. So if it bothers you that Claressa Shields is black, I mean, hell, I even had people saying shit about Anthony Joshua, oh, it's because he's black. I'm like, wow. So basically, when I give props to Canelo, when I give props to David Benavidez, when I give props to Caleb Plant, when I give props to any fucking fighter, if they're black fighters, so deep down inside, you're looking at, oh, he this and that, but yet all I do is hear people talking about, oh, such and such is going to win for our country. Such and such is going to do this and this and this. Well, let me tell you something. It don't matter what I think. Don't matter what the fuck you think. The reality is this. After Claressa Shields beat the brakes off of Savannah Marshall, you know what y'all gonna fucking do? Y'all gonna find so much hatred towards a black person simply because they're better than a person that looked like you. So if it bothers you to see a black fighter beat the fuck out of a white fighter, that's just too fucking bad. Same fucking way, when Tyson Fury beat the fuck out of Deontay Wilder, I straight up admitted, yo, the better man won. I didn't do that shit to entertain any of you motherfuckers. I keep it real with myself. The fuck I make excuses about? Got his ass whooped. Who the fuck was on that glove gate shit fighting these lies and bringing out the points more than me? It wasn't about, I don't dislike Deontay Wilder, but he didn't prove anything. And I damn sure, I'm damn sure got common sense to know that if you in the fucking fight, you in the ring and you feel something not right with this dude's gloves and you just gonna sit there and not say anything about it, but months and months later, after all your fanboy supporters start making excuses, now that's the excuse you run with? Nah. And then people, oh man, you stand up for that fucking white boy. Wait, I'm clowning because I'm taking up. No, I don't give a fuck about Fury either. This ain't about I like a fighter or don't like a fighter. This is about the reality. Fury beat the fuck out of dude. What am I oh, it's because he had an egg with. Well, you know what? You got to get hit first, right? And I'm not at all saying cheating is okay, common sense. But what was ever proven? I don't give a fuck about none of these fighters on a personal note. Some of them are more likable than others. I focus on the skill set. That's what I focus on. In terms of you as a person, I might meet you in real life and want to punch you in your mouth. I don't know these people personally. You guys make it seem like these are your fucking brothers, your sisters. Doesn't matter to me. So, again, I'm already seeing this whole shit what's going on now with the women, and I said, damn, you know what's crazy? Somebody put a comment, I don't even know who Baumgardner is, but I hope she get her ass whooped anyway. She talked too much shit, just like Shields, just like Mayweather, just like Ali. What is that telling you? You notice how they didn't put McGregor or Tyson Fury, none of them? No, right. Because you a racist piece of shit. That's why. And pretty much, I'm going to call it like I see it. So, if you on my channel, and I'm telling y'all right the fuck now, if you on my channel and you on that racist shit, I don't want you on my channel, and I will block you. I don't fucking need YouTube. I don't do this for money. I don't fucking need to do this shit. So if that's the type of time you on, you can kiss my black ass. And basically, I'm not on that shit. You ain't never heard me call nobody a white boy, a cracker, or none of that shit. You don't hear me call people spics or shit. You don't hear me making racial slurs and talking shit. I basically just bring the boxing news. But I'm not going to have nobody coming on here with this bullshit. And yeah, because I noticed, see, like I told you, you got a lot of little channel whores on here. You go from my channel to that person's channel to this channel and you just, and I'm like, wow, this person who always seem to have some nice things to say. And then I'm thinking, oh, I see. And then I go and I look at certain videos and I'm like, oh, I see. And this person was constantly praising me because I was basically fighting like the logic of what Fury was saying versus the logic of what Wilder was saying. I see. Okay. So basically, it's not because Aries knows what he's talking about with boxing. It's because, oh, Aries was rooting for the right color in this one. I wasn't rooting for Fury. I wasn't rooting for Wilder. None of that shit. I didn't give a fuck who won. I basically was just pretty much sticking to my guns of the reality that the things that Fury was being accused of, I never once said that motherfucker wouldn't do that shit. Fuck, I know what that man would have. I don't put nothing past him. What I was saying, and I'll say it again, you have to have proof of what somebody's doing, not just accusing people and then after you accuse them and say you have proof, you actually don't have proof, which was apparent because that shit would have came up right away. What are you holding on to the evidence for? Okay. Bottom line is this. Whatever happens this Saturday, that's what happens. Whoever wins, I lose no sleep. I'm not jumping for joy, and I will be right here to report the fucking news. But guess what? And I'm telling you right now, I don't like racist motherfuckers. I'm not like these other channels. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hate, show love. Nah, I don't need it. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to see it. Boxing ego keep blocking you dumb motherfuckers and you keep running back to his channel. You know why he blocked you? Because you don't fucking even make sense when you speak. You're just trying to win arguments. And that's not what this is about. And I don't know him. I don't fuck with none of them. Plain and simple. So hopefully somebody gets a spark where they'll understand this is all about boxing. Shit talking is one thing. But now we come with the racist shit. We got people trying to imitate how black people trying to. I imitate people, not to make fun of their accents or their nationality. I imitate a lot of people. Don't matter what color they are. I don't care about that shit. But when you're trying to humiliate someone or trying to make someone look bad on some stereotype type shit, like we know the difference. We know what's going on. Bottom line is somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. So I'm telling y'all right now, you come in my comment section with that dumb shit, your ass is getting blocked. Because basically, like I said, you cowards wouldn't come and call nobody a nigga to their face. And some of y'all I'm actually surprised at. And y'all know who the fuck y'all are. Some of y'all motherfuckers I'm actually surprised at, like, wow. But then again, I'm not surprised. Because people are full of shit. I get it now. Y'all think I hated Wilder or something. Nah, I don't know Wilder. I don't know Fury. Fuck Wilder and fuck Fury. At the end of the fucking day, I stood by what I felt was right. That's what I did. It had nothing to fucking do with somebody's skin color. But y'all making it about that. And all these comments, I'm just like, wow. Somebody called Claressa a black bitch. Or that black bitch got way more money than you do, more successful than you do, living her dream. What the fuck are you doing? Sitting up here hating on people with your broke ass, don't even have subscribers on your channels. Just fucking got a channel just so you can jump on people's channels and talk shit. Anyway, I'll be back here to get the news about that fight. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all in the next video. And to the real ones, y'all know what it is. So y'all fake ones, stay the fuck up off my channel.